What's up, guys? Nobody's here. Give it a few minutes. Hey, Elaine. Hey, little nerd. Hey, Renee. Oh, did you, Elaine? I haven't been on Twitch in a minute, but every once in a while, every once in a while, I'll be working at the studio and need some company, so I'll just run the video. And you'll get to listen to whatever music I'm choosing to listen to that day. But yeah, I'm not on there much. I forget about it. There's so much social media. I forget about. I think I have a Facebook page. I think I have a TikTok. I think I have. I mean, I know I have Instagram, but I never put anything on there. And just so you know, I had planned on doing this at the studio today, but I didn't know what the weather was gonna do, so I wanted to be home because I'm kind of terrified of spring. I hate spring. I hate tornadoes. Ah, I just hate it. So it's better for me to be here than down at the studio completely alone. At least here I'll have neighbors and such. So I'm sorry that you don't get to see my face because I only have the one camera. Well, I have my laptop, but I need to leave the radar running so I can watch it. Hey, Champagne, my favorite nerd. Hey, Lisa. Carla. Jojo. Man, so many of you guys. Are y'all ready to plan? This is going to be fun. Hey, Tracy. All right, so we've got a Hobonichi, a Hobonichi fan. Who else? What kind of planners do you guys use? Like y'all know I do bullet journal. Oh, is there like a major lag? Well, yes, is that yes? I can't fix it. I can't. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I don't know why it's so bad. So we've got a Hobonichi and a Happy Planner. It looks like it caught up. Okay, so we got a Happy Planner Classic and a big. And we have notebooks. Hey, Chandra. I don't know that I've ever really looked at plum paper planners. You have a planner for Twitch? Oh, you're on Twitch? I gotta look you up. Man. Ugh. I hate spring. So I don't know what that notification was. Okay, Champagne, we'll wait for you. I'll have to check out the plum paper channel. Plum that's hard to say. Plum paper planner. Only stream on Saturday mornings at the moment. But it is What do you do on Twitch, Elaine? I'm totally look, I've made a bullet. Totally gonna happen. An everyday life planner and one for travel. Hey, Michelle. Variety gamer. God, I cannot do games. I do run and jump games. That's it. I tried to get Tracy to play Fun Run 3 with me, and I think she didn't like it because she never came back. But that's all I can do is I can run and I can jump and kill animals. Minecraft. I've never even tried it. I'm afraid to do games because it's so addictive, and all I need is one more addictive thing. Fall Guys. What's Fall Guys? What are we doing? Yeah, what do you okay, so Chandra's got the Aaron Condren. I'm just kind of getting a grip on what everybody uses. Aaron Condren. Oh, hey, Condren. Clever Girl. So do you Chandra, do you just do a financial planner? Do you do a like a daily life kind of planner? Clever Girl. Cuz I'm going to look all this stuff up. Financial. There's so many and it's hard to learn what they all are. You're gonna miss something. It's a free game, and I will shut up about games now. Okay. Hey Tammy, you're not late. Another Happy Planner. Oh, you use Happy Planner for life and work stuff. I'm sorry if I'm gonna try to remember to mute when I have to clear my throat, but the wind has been so bad today. It's kicked everything up in the air, and I just can't. I just can't with it. I heard some weird stuff. Like the flags have been standing straight up today. They are happy. Hi from bed. Aw, Liz, you still sick? I love the whole idea of Happy Planner, but it just doesn't work for me as a it just doesn't it doesn't work. It worked for a minute, but I only I didn't keep up with it. Happy Planner big butt. Well, you know what I have to say about Cam. I'm sorry you're sick though. Super nerdy. No, your ADHD is not too bad for planners, because that's what I'm learning. I have a planner graveyard where I mapped it out, and then I only 2 weeks I think is the max that I have ever spent in a planner, even with bullet journal. But I've like done a whole month. I've been doing good this month and doing the planner because I did it the way that Ryder Carroll designed it. I didn't try to get artsy this time like I did last time. All the other times I tried to get so artsy with it, and I'm not doing that this time. I'm keeping it simple and doing it the way it needs to be done. The plain notebook line and dot paper, I can't do the boxes. I don't know what are the boxes? Oh, the grid, the graph paper. Hey, Danny. I know this really needs to be a Zoom call. This really needs to be on Zoom. I love the discs. I do love the discs. I just can't. I can't get it to work for me. No Zoom. You can leave your camera black, Liz. You don't have to look at it. I mean, you don't have to be on it. But it'd be nice to be able to hear people's voices. There's standard 3 or 4 boxes vertical each day. No. See, and that was a thing too. I can't do those vertical boxes. I don't even have. What do I have? I think everything got so outdated. I think I finally threw it all away. But I even have this. Is this a gratitude? Oh, a wellness edition? Because I thought, well, that would be good. But I don't like it. And I should probably give it away because I haven't used it. I don't think I wrote anything in here. No. I never even got into it. Because I hate wellness. It's too much. It's too much for me every day. My daily intention, your food log, what movement you did, and notes reflecting on what today was, thankful for, focusing on, looking inward, daily gratitude, loving this. I don't know why I even got it. But at some point I'll probably end up giving this away. But I love discs. I love that I can rip things out and put new things in and make my own things, but it's just this is better, and my field notes are way better for me. Oh, for me. For me. Where are we? I didn't even write in it today. Some days I don't. Some days I don't need to because I only have like 1 or 2 things. So we'll start this will be for Monday, the 25th. And my gel pen, it does not smear in my field notes, but Frig, man, it smears in here. It smears in the bullet journal. That really kind of hacks me off. But where did you get your wallet? I got it on Amazon. I'll link it. I don't like it because it's so boyish. I mean, it looks like a guy's wallet until you open it up. But they don't make. Maybe I need to find a lighter color leather. I don't know. But that goes with me everywhere, and then I have another one in the other room that I use for work. You've been tempted to try the bullet journal? The bigger one with the rings. Oh, the bigger one, my bigger wallet. Um, oh, did I have all my envelopes in, Lisa? Amazon. Everything comes from Amazon. The monthly layout. Man, I've tried all their layouts and they don't work. I've tried the horizontal ones. I've tried the vertical ones. I've tried the dailies. Can't do it. All right, let's kind of get started. It's a quarter after. Hey, bargain budgets. You want to try a bullet journal next year? Okay, let's. Who's here that does not journal? Who's here? Raise your hand if you're here. And this is you. It's time to start journaling. You've got your blank journal or the old one that you're gonna start in new, or maybe you you've been out of journal practice. And this isn't. I'm not our plan or practice. You're just starting to plan. Is anybody coming at this with a blank slate? I don't journal either. It's called a bullet journal, but I mean, there is some journaling that you do, but it's not like, a 15-year-old emo girl journals. I hate journaling. Okay, let me rephrase the question and ask it again. If you're coming into this with a blank slate planner, you've been out of planning practice. We're not journaling. There will be no journaling. Hey, Red. Hey, Melissa. All right. So you've got your journal, or I'm going to be calling it a journal. It's when I say journal, I mean planner. Can we just understand that? Because I'm not going to keep correcting myself. This is my planner / journal, and I have one planner for all the things. I bought another one. I bought another one because I thought I would use one for um, Etsy and YouTube and all the content, and then I would use this for my personal life, but I just don't have enough going on. And it was a waste. So I dumped everything into one. And I do use the bullet journal method. So that's all I know. I can't see your planner. I'm not familiar enough with your planner and how you do things. So you can kind of hear what I'm saying and then apply it however you need to your method, whatever works for you. Okay. Well, Tammy, that's something. I'm sorry that you have to write enough on there that you need a planner for it. Good. A one planner person. So this was my March front layout. So a spread is 2 pages. So this was the beginning, and I kept it really. The whole thing is very minimal. I didn't do the art like in January. I tried getting artsy again with it, and I tried doing the whole Dutch door thing where it's and I screwed it up, and then I didn't even use it, like nothing. And if you want to know the real honest truth, I started this in September and tried some different layouts. Nothing was working. It got too complicated, and so I stopped using it. I do know that I cannot do a timeline to plan my days. It won't work. I feel like it's trying to tell me what to do, and I will rebel against that immediately. I do miss doing all the art stuff though. But so on the bullet journal, and we're going to use the word journal loosely. It starts out with and you can use any there. Look, there's Shag Nasty and Wing in a Sling, and Wing in a Sling is doing Scott's doing really good. Um, you've got there's a key that kind of tells you what everything does, and you can't see it. I know I'm not going to go close in because I will be looking at some personal stuff, but it has an intentions page. Like, what's your intention for planning? Why are you doing it? What do you want? Do you want to get better at something? Do you want to try to just get organized? Just what's your intention is on the first page. You see, I haven't written that down because I didn't have one when I started. And then the index is like the big thing. Anytime you put stuff down on the pages, you put it in your index so that you can find it. Like I have on page 54, it's 15-minute tasks because I have a problem with time and how long things take. I always think it's not going to take as long as it does, or it's going to take longer than it does. So I have a page in here that's just things that take 15 minutes or less. What the? I missed it. What happened? Why did I get balloons? Oh, I'm going to have to go back and watch. Stamps and ink. Stamps are good. What were the balloons for? Because I'm not even on my computer. I'm not touching anything. Anyway, so it has the index in the front. And then you have a future log where you have each month and you write as things come up that are going to happen in the future. Like for me, I work in a now mode and a not now mode. So if it's a not now, I need to write it down so that I won't forget. So yeah, I started this in September, so I've got all the rugby games listed and the Bronco football, the high school football games are listed, and then I took a trip to Colorado. But I scheduled that back in September, so that's what the future log is for. And then I started it over here in April because this was all last year. That was all last year. So I started over. This is April for this month. So I'm going camping with the antiques at some point in April. And then I already know I have a nerd networking conference in August. So I need to remember to schedule. I gotta go do that. I gotta go make my plans, but that's what that's for. And then you can start your stuff. And you can go get on Pinterest. If you hold your thumb up, it will put in a thumbs up bumble. What? If you hold your thumb up? I don't understand. Bullet journals are... Where are we at? Bullet journals are where I've had my most success. Yes, it allows me to be artsy. If you want to be artsy, you can. If you don't have to. Blank pages. Yeah. So you can go get on Pinterest or YouTube and look up bullet journal ideas, and you can see all the artsy, all the beautiful things. But you don't have to do that. That's when people start failing at bullet journals, is when they feel like they have to make it artsy, or you copy a bunch of somebody else's spread ideas, like habit trackers or whatever, and it just doesn't work for you. And so you stop using it. But that's what your um that's where your weekly reviews and your monthly reviews come in. But we can get to that. We're gonna get to that. But yeah, keep it simple. So like mine's really simple. I need a calendar like this somewhere, because this is what my brain understands. But then I've got also this linear calendar where I try to remember to write down things that happened during the day that I want to remember. Like I've got a great a good coffee with Shagnasty and Scott, and paydays, and this is the day Scott came back to the studio from his surgery, and coffee with people. Anyway, that's what I use that for. I have a habit tracker that I did not use at all. I'm not even going to put one in April. I use one letter to note what that column is for. And then I have it explained here, which I don't want to show you. But I mean, it's like reading for 10 minutes, drawing for 10 minutes, my food journal, and logging how much money I spent. That's basically what my habit tracker is. I think. Well, there's one that I made. I drew for 10 minutes. Habit trackers don't work for me, no matter how hard I try. Who do you have good luck with habit trackers? No, yes, trackers give me so much anxiety. And then I try to track everything in my life. Like all the things that I want to be better at, they all go in the habit tracker, and then I'm failing. I suck. And it's like 4 days into it, and I'm like, "What? This is dumb." And then it's blank, and it's a wasted page. And then they take so long to set up. Blah. Yes. Where did that go? I'm usually good at planning for a month, sometimes two, and then I forget to plan. I have a stack of planners going back for years. Hashtag life with ADHD. Yes, I think we all have a planner graveyard. Yeah, mine's in the cupboard behind me, and I'm not even gonna get them. I'm not gonna get them all out. Oh, I've tried digital. I have Google Calendar. I have TickTick. I tried Asana, and I tried like 4 other calendars, and I can't even with that. This works. Anyway, back to this. I started off this month with a master task list of, I just brain dumped is what this is, a mind, what do you call it, a mind, what do they call it, a mind, a mind unwind or a brain dump, whatever. I knew I wouldn't get all this done, but then I put an asterisk next to the things that I had to get done. Like I did get my oil changed. I haven't done that, and I tried to do that and haven't done it yet, and I haven't done that yet. Awesome. So like nothing got done. That's fine. And then I did some goals, some personal goals and some budget nerd goals. And because I had to close the shop down to help Scott, none of my budget nerd goals got done. And then I get into my dailies. And it starts with a dot. It starts with Well, I did the thing I don't like to do, and I planned out the rest of the month. What is that? That's where I'm at. Okay. So it starts out Get a bigger marker. Every day, so we'll make this today. This is 0324 Sunday. Oh, I shouldn't be using this Sharpie. It's fine. It's fine. And every day it'll start out with a dot, and that means it's a task. So what did I need to do today? I don't want to use this pen for much. I'm going to use it for some things. There we go. So I wanted to get 30 boxes done for Scott. Ready to ship. I wanted to get laundry done. And that's basically all I had to do today, and then my YouTube live. And that's how the day starts. Since you didn't get your goals done, what is the plan? The plan is that I revisit my goals. And for my monthly review, which is something we're going to do in a little bit, maybe, I don't know, it's already 6:30. For my monthly review, I look at my goals and I do journal a little bit, and I kind of talk about, okay, why didn't I get them done? What happened? What was, was it a fear? Was there any kind of a fear? What kind of a mood have I been in all month? Because a negative mood will keep you from getting the things done that you want. Are the goals too lofty? Did I feel like a failure before I even began? Why didn't I give myself a chance to do them, right? And sometimes it's just so much was going on, I didn't have time to work on the goals, which was like what this month has been. And so I'll revisit the goals and I'll adjust them. And maybe they're too big of a goal, and I need to make sure that my tasks during the day are working towards those goals. I need to make sure I'm including tasks to move towards the goals. But I don't do goals that often. Like, I didn't have many goals. What other questions did I miss? Oh yeah, brain dumps are muy importante. Hey, Belinda. So this is my day. This is day 1. And I split my pages into 3, so I'll put three days on 2 pages actually. So today I got 22 boxes done, but I've got 10 more ready because I got so distracted at the shop. YouTube distracted the crap out of me today. But I did get it done. I wanted to get 30, 22 will do. My laundry I haven't even started yet because I've been at the studio all day long. So I'll use a little arrow like that, and that means I'm migrating it over to the next day. So I'll start another task, but I always put an arrow next to that task to show that I've already migrated it once. And then if I get 2 arrows next to it, then I need to look at it and say, why do I need to, is this important anymore? And if it's not important, I just draw a line through it and I don't do it. And I'm doing the live now, so that's done. And then I'll put my money in here. I went to Sonic for breakfast because I didn't feel like cooking. And let's say I spent $6, and so I'll list all my money for the day. If I have something good that happened, I'll put a plus sign and I'll write out whatever that was. If I have something that came up that I need to remember, that's just a dash. And then I write out whatever that thing is that I need to remember. And if I have an event, like an appointment, then I'll use a circle. And you can go to YouTube and look up the bullet journal method and look for the bullet journal channel or writer Carol, and they'll explain it better maybe, or you can revisit it and see how it all works. And this one comes with a key, and then you can make your own things. Like if you wanted to remember something that you really loved, you could put a heart that you need to remember it, or an exclamation point for something, whatever, a star. But that's how the days work. But I don't have a lot to plan. This is mostly just tasks, right? Tasks seem easier for my brain to wrap around than to be looking at a month of nothing. And if I try to plan out my tasks for the month, they won't get done because I'll leave this somewhere. And then in the morning, I take these tasks and I put them into my field notes because this stays home. I'll put them into my field notes book, and this I carry around with me, and that's where I write everything down. And then when I get little ideas, which I do all day, they go in here as well. And then at the end of the day, I take this and reconcile this. And this is my reflections. I do reflections here for the day. Like if I had a bunch of tasks and I didn't get anything done, I want to know why I didn't get anything done. And how am I going to improve on that tomorrow? And it doesn't have to be a full thing. Like I have one day in here. It was just a long, busy day. And that's all I had to write. I had 2 tasks to do. I got them done. And it was a long, busy day. And that's enough said. And then sometimes I fill up the whole thing. And then sometimes, like this weekend, there's not much to write. So I don't. Yes, the Xing things off is a total dopamine boost. I also write down some days what I ate, but it becomes your own deal. I'm really bad at explaining. So like, okay, I've got the habit tracker, the goals, and then I start in on my dailies. And this was before I was doing the journaling. And so I went through my dailies, and then I broke them up because I did 3 pages of notes on how to talk about this live. I watched some videos and took notes, and then I put that into my index. I put that into my index somewhere in the front. One more. There it is. So I put it into my index. There's so I started March here on the on page 58 through 64, and then 65 through 67 was notes on the reflection process for the month. And then I went back to dailies on page 70 through 75, and then on 72 through 4, all right, so then I went back to my dailies and started my reflections. And then I broke that up because I had ChatGPT write me out a 3-day keto meal plan with all my macros. And it actually did really good, kind of. It gave me some new stuff. But then I tried to follow it and I didn't. But then I got back to my dailies. And I put the ChatGPT in my index. And then I had a weekly reflection. I went back, I looked at all the tasks that I left undone. I put them here for leftovers. And then I did on deck what was coming up that was on deck. And then I stopped again because I did some Aaron Draplin. I gave him some love in here because I love Aaron Draplin. He created field notes, by the way. And then I started my dailies again. And I took those leftover tasks that I didn't get done and moved them over into here. And like here, there's like 2 days of stuff that it's got double arrows, so I just kind of let it go. Instead of killing myself and thinking I'm a failure because this isn't working for me, it is working. It's just those tasks weren't important anymore. And then back to my dailies. And then now it's time for my weekly review, my leftovers, and my on deck. And that's basically how I do things. It's procrastinating. That's how, what was eating up a lot of my time was procrastinating. That's where I'm learning things, but I'm procrastinating doing what I need to be doing because I'm learning things. I'm gonna catch up on the comments real quick. But it's important to try new things, Jesse. I mean, it's good that you tried it. You have to keep trying new things until you figure out what's going to work for you. The problem with YouTube and influencers is they make it look like you should be able to do it, but not everybody's brain works the same way and sees things the same. So you got to keep trying new things. If you've started your journal your planner and you're looking at Pinterest and all the pretty layouts and all the trackers and the lists and the collections, um at the end of the month you need to look back through it. And if what you've got isn't working for you, don't do it again. Find another spread. Try something new until you can, until you can figure it out. Hey Ren. Yeah, I'm the same way. I had two planners going, and one of them I'd be killing it, and the other one would just, be getting dusty and with cobwebs. So that's why I decided I would put everything in the same planner, and that seems to be working pretty good. I say that, but I haven't been working on my shop for the last 2 weeks, and it looks like it's going to be another dang week. Um, but that's good because I'm getting into the groove and I'm getting into the routine, and so when I open my shop back up, I'll be able to integrate it pretty easily. I think we'll see. We'll see when we set up May. I tried two planners and I couldn't. Then I tried to Frankenplan and that didn't work either. So now I am sticking with one. Yeah, I love the whole idea of Frankenplanners. And if you don't know what a Frankenplanner is, it's like five planners in one, like Happy Planner disbound book, and you just make it your own. Like you've got one section that's personal, one's for finances, one's for your business, your side hustles, one's for your 9 to 5 job, one's for journaling. It just that became overwhelming. That became overwhelming. It was sure fun setting it up, and the whole idea of it was great, but it was just not feasible, not for somebody like me. Nope. You stay away from the stickers and the markers and all the things. Start out, keep it simple, and then you can integrate. Then you can bring some things in. Then you can bring in like one color and then two colors. But that's like the big trap. All the Planner Girl stickers and stuff. If you need to get a sticker set to get you set up in your blank notebook, I mean, if that's your thing, that's great. But don't feel like you have to have those things because I'm telling you, you don't. You don't have to be artsy. Just write the things down and cross them off. That's all you have to do. Nope, you don't need all the pretty things. That's my mom, you guys. Hi, Mom. That wasn't, none of those are mine. That's all Aaron Draplin logos that he did that I was just putting in here. Mama nerd. Mama nerd's here. So if you have that closet full of planner crap, first of all, you have to make a deal with yourself. You're not going to buy any more until you use what you've got. Man, I used to art journal. What was it, like 15 years ago? Art journaling was a big deal, and I used to do it. I had all the things. It was like the cult of stuff. And that happens with planners. You get into the cult of stuff, and we're budgeters, right? We're supposed to be saving money. The more you spend on stickers and crap, the less you're putting into your games. So you can think about it that way too. Um, my mom does my mom budget? I did not learn budgeting from my mother. I think my dad handles most of it. Mom makes the money, dad budgets it. And he does a really good job because we always had water, we always had food, and we always had electricity. And I always had a bed. Proud parent of a nerd. I think I think I'll get you a sticker. Okay, Lisa, I don't want to see your name in my shop for 30 days. You're in Etsy jail, by the way. Yeah, I will I'll link it. Oh. Wallet link. I'll do that when I post this up. I will I'll do it. Oh yeah. I'll make her one. Proud parent of a nerd. What's your biggest, if we haven't discussed it yet, what's your biggest challenge? Um what's your biggest challenge with planning? What's your biggest hurdle? Oh, okay. Belinda. So with a bullet journal, I don't spend more than 15 minutes in this thing a day. I have a timer on my phone for 5 o'clock, and because that's when I should be getting ready to bed and ready for bed, and then I set a stopwatch for 15 minutes, and I go through. I make sure I'm going through both of these real quick and doing a really quick journal entry, and then I'm moving on. Yeah, yeah. Remembering to do it is a big deal. I have found that alarms in my phone work really well. Doing the things you say you need to do. Yeah, that's one of my big deals. But I always feel like I'm failing because I'm putting too many things in. People tell you just to make a list. And then especially with ADHD, they tell you to take those things and break them down into smaller things and they'll be easier to do. But not for me. If I take one task, like if I had written down this YouTube live and if I had broken it down into all the things I needed to do this, I wouldn't have done it. I totally wouldn't have done it. I would have canceled it. I would have made some excuse and we wouldn't have been doing it because it would have been too many things. But by just writing the one thing, that worked for me. Yeah, me either, Danny. Don't tell me what to do. Or at least don't tell me how to do it. If you need something, let me know, but don't tell me how to do it because if you tell me how to do it, I'm not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. No bueno. But that's the great thing with doing your own planner that nobody else has set up because you can make it tell you what you want it to tell you to do. What do you get frustrated about, Red? You forget to sit and do it. Start setting those alarms. The weeks go by too fast. I can't help you with that. Other than you need to set a timer, Belinda, and get 15 minutes a day sitting still with your planner. Just 15 minutes. Okay. The only thing you're doing in April is Disneyland for the week of your birthday. Congratulations by the day, and by the way, happy birthday. All right, well you can listen. That's not one thing. You need to pack. You need to make sure somebody's going to water your plants or take care of your animals. You need to make sure you've got all your itinerary set, all your deposits are paid, your hotel's booked, your transportation set, all the things. That's not just one thing, and then you spread those out in your planner. I'll see you, Renee. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Susan. Weekly tracking my spending had me kind of on top of it, but then slowly I stopped. Yeah, me too. Me too. Tracking things that is one thing I have a real hard time with is tracking things. But that 15 minutes a day, I may not get all the things, but as long as I'm getting some of the things tracked, I think that's okay. I gotta start with some small wins and then work my up think about why I wanna track all the things and is that really what I wanna do? It's a lot of intention setting instead of just doing what you know the planner or people tell you what you need to do. Let me catch up. Alarms, alarms, alarms. I find myself every weekend saying, I'm going to get stuff done. And then Sunday night comes and nothing was accomplished. I feel overwhelmed when things get so behind. Word, 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 word. Some of that is, if it's every weekend, then some of that is just, you need to get up and do it. Some of that is just, you got to get up. You got to get it done. Unless things are coming up that are keeping you from doing it. I mean, I don't know what it is that's keeping you from doing it. If you're just, relaxing, watching TV, whatever. But if other things are coming up, then things are coming up. And maybe the things that you want to get done on the weekend need to get added to during the week. one thing a day so that you don't get overwhelmed on the weekend. I don't know. I can't do alarms because they cause me more anxiety with the pending countdown that is happening. Huh. But Ren, do you have a system that works for you? Getting a promotion at work that is going to allow me more time and not so much overtime. I feel like I was not eating right, not extra cool. So now you have something to plan, Jesse. Now you get to plan. How am I going to eat better? What's my exercise schedule? What am I going to do each day at the gym, or when what's my movement going to be? Yes, congrats on the promotion. Yes, good job, Susan. I get anxiety when it comes to my tasks, but budgeting is easy for me. I'm not the best at tasks or budgeting. I think I would say by get that brain dump out and list all your tasks out. Just list them all out. Some of them are not as important, are gonna not be as important to you later. Put your asterisks next to what's really important, what you have to get done no matter what. Don't let it overwhelm you. And then just do those asterisks. And then when those are marked off, you can go back and look at what's next important and just put one or two a day. 8 loads of laundry. Goodness. Hey, Busky. I focus on time remaining rather than the task I'm going to be doing. I don't know what that means. I live by setting a timer and pretending I'm on a TV show, and my goal is to get all the crap done before the timer goes off. And when the timer is off, a new timer goes on to chill and do whatever. That's fun. I do that sometimes. Not like I'm on it. Well, sometimes like I'm on a game show, but I make up weird imaginary realities in my head, and that helps sometimes. Also, having somebody just around, as they in ADHD they call it body doubles, and just having somebody in the room with you while you do things, it helps so much. Knowing that somebody's there to hold you accountable to what you need to do. So maybe that's something to think about, is having an accountability buddy. You could put somebody on FaceTime, and while they're working on whatever they're working on, they can, you know they're watching, so you need to get your thing done. That's another thing that would be great to try. Well, yeah, some people need the very detailed lists, and then some people, the detailed lists feel overwhelming, so a generalization is better. We're all different. You got to find out what works best for you. The best advice I was ever given was to write a list, but also write what you did do. As women, we might put something in the laundry, then see something else needs to be done that's not on the list. Oh, that's me. Well, except for I go to put something in the laundry and I do 10 things before I remember I was going to go do the laundry. Yes, Tracy loves crossing things off her list. It is a really great feeling. I know. I was supposed to be. Look, I'm not even. It's already been an hour. I haven't done a single thing in mine. I'm gonna have to do it after this. But this has been fun. Bye, JoJo. Yeah, like today, I didn't get much. I didn't get as much done at the studio as I would have liked because I was there by myself. When Scott's there, I get so much more done just because somebody's around. But he was supposed to come in today and he did not, and so I blame him for my lack of productivity. I'll have a list and end up doing everything else in front of me than what's on the list. Yeah, that's me every day. So today was not really a plan with me. It was a let's just talk about planning, which is fine. This was fun. Bye, Danny. Have a great week. Wait, who's got hug coupons? Yay, Red! I'm glad. Oh, Tracy wants me to make her one. Do I have some? I have some. Although now I don't know where they are. Oh, where are they? Uh-oh, that's no bueno. If I lost my hug coupons? Oh no. Crud. They have to be somewhere in this this chaos of an apartment. I do have a book of hug coupons, and the only way Scott and Shagnasty can give me a hug is if they give me their coupons, and they get one for their birthday. What is the special penny found that doesn't smear? It doesn't smear in my. Wait a minute. Please hold, because they just disappeared. See, I had everything here that I needed, so I wouldn't have to play the where the hell did it go game, and now you're asking me for things. Oh my goodness. All right. I got it. You guys can stop looking. So the Evergel needle tip liquid RTX liquid gel pen. I'll link them in the description when this posts. Gel pens. But it depends on what paper you're on. See, even that. But it does not smear in my field notes at all. At all. Where's my pen page? Also, I suggest whenever you have a notebook, use the back page to do a pen check for all the different pens that you would be using. But look, it does not smear at all in here. And I like black. but it does smear in my bullet journal in the lectern. So you'll need to just do a pen check on all your pens. Yay, listening to us while you're driving. That's brilliant. Yeah, but you're not Scott or Shagnasty, Tracy, so go tell your husband to hug you. Good night, Lisa. All right, so if you're still here, we can do this. We won't do it next Sunday. Maybe every other week, or I don't know how I'm going to do this. I need to do my weekly review. And I need to set up for April now. I'll plan this different next time, I think. But you have homework if you're still here and you're unsure about what journal you want to do. I want you to go watch YouTube videos. And uh-oh, hold on. Please pause. I need to look at the radar. And they're going to split around us. The storms are going to... They always do this. They get us all excited. And then look what happens. So here's Oklahoma. That's Oklahoma. And right here's Oklahoma City. And the storms form out here. And they move that way. And what they always do is they start breaking up about right here. And then the big globs of orange and red end up doing this. And they split around this. And then they come back together here. And move out towards the Antiques in Arkansas. So cool. Yay, though. Yay. I could have stayed at the studio and you could have been seeing my most beautiful face, but that didn't happen this time. It'll happen next time. I know, this was so much fun. This was so much fun. Your homework is for to watch videos. You've seen the bullet journal. I did a poor job of explaining it. You really kind of need to get the book. The book is really good. Check your library. See if you can find the bullet journal method by Ryder Carroll. I'll maybe do some linking in the description once this posts. And you can go check that out. You can check out some of the other ones that people said they were doing. You can look at the Happy Planner or just a blank notebook, and you can, if you want to do stickers, you can go look up a really good sticker pack or something, or draw boxes. The Plum Paper Planner somebody used, an Erin Condren, Clever Girl, and the Hobonichi Traveler's Journals. Yeah. Anyway. There's another. I'll link some YouTubers that I watch, and you can go check them out if you haven't checked them out. But I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been an hour. Does anybody have anything else they want to talk about? Any other hurdles they want to talk about? Get some ideas on from the group? Anybody got some questions? I feel like I write too big for the smaller journals. Then get yourself an A5 journal, A4. Get yourself an 8.5 by 11 journal. My handwriting adapts to whatever surface I'm on. What do I want for my birthday? I don't know. I never want anything. I don't know. I don't need anything. Maybe just another set it well, I don't know. It depends no. I don't know. Why are you asking me that question? Archer and Olive A5 journal. Well, there you go. Get that A5 out. See how it feels today. I'll call you. If I can hang up, if I can turn this off, I'll call you. All right. And on that note, we're going to wrap this up. Ooh, the photo printer. Those look so fun. If I was still doing art journaling, I would totally want one, but I don't want to get into all that nonsense again. Bye Rami, thanks for coming by. Bye Karen. Good night Susan. All right, that's it. I've had enough of you guys. I will we'll do another one this month. We'll do another one in like 2 weeks. But we'll actually do some planning. All right, y'all take care. Thanks for coming by and reinventing yourselves. All right, and in 5